Atsumu woke up earlier because he has classes today. He fixed his bed before he went to the bathroom to take a shower. And after he changed, he wears his uniform. Then he went downstairs to eat breakfast, but he saw his twin brother eating breakfast before him. Osamu smirked at him secretly. Atsumu want to hurt Osamu badly, but he can't, so he sighs before he smiles and greet Osamu.
Good morning, my twin brother. How's your sleep? Atsumu pretend to be kind to his twin brother Osamu. It's good. Osamu confused right now. That's good then. Oh, by the way, after we finish eating, I'm not going to go to school together with you because I want to go somewhere else. Where is that? I can go with you. Osamu intrigued. No. No one's going to tell Kita-san why I'm late at the practice. Okay. Do you want to accompany you to go wherever that is? No, I'm fine, Osamu. I'm just going to the bookstore to buy something interesting to read. Okay, whatever you say, Atsumu.
They're finished eating and they kiss their mom before they leave their house, but before that Atsumu hugs his mom so tight, he's going to say goodbye to her. Due Atsumu's acts right now. His mom confused why he's hugging her like that way.
It's nothing, Mom, I'm just happy to have an amazing mom like you. I love you, always remember that.
Atsumu runs towards the door. As he step out the door, he looked back to see his mom without knowing that's the last time he could see her. He smiles sweetly at her before he closed the door and leave with Osamu, but he went to the bookstore to buy something to read. Little did he know Osamu follows him to the bookstore secretly and observe all of his moves. Osamu confused why his twin brother would go to the bookstore and buy something to read. He knew his twin brother doesn't like storybooks or novels at all, so he's confused why. Atsumu was about to go to the cashier to pay when he noticed Osamu lurking outside of the bookstore. He sighed and went to the cashier and paid for the books that he bought. Then he went outside and looked straight and avoiding to look at Osamu.
What are you doing here, Osamu? I thought you're at school right now. Are you following me here? Atsumu said that in his serious but confused tone. I'm supposed to be, but I'm just worried about you and I'm confused. Why did you go to the bookstore and buy books if you don't like to read novels, right? Osamu confused. Osamu. Atsumu is angry. You're not supposed to following me here and I appreciated your concern, but there's nothing to worried about. I bought these books because someone recommended these, so here I am buying these. They said it was so good and amazing. Then why did you tell me to go to school first? I told you that you're going to tell Kita-san I'll be late little bit, right? But I can go with you. It's not big deal for me. Yeah. Come on, let's go. We'll be late.
They start walking towards their school when some truck wobbling, uncontrollable, and it coming towards them. Atsumu saw it and pushed Osamu away immediately. He avoid the truck in style, but there's something happening. The book light up and suck Atsumu in. Osamu saw everything, so does the people who passing by. Osamu immediately went to the book, but the light is faded and sealed. He tried to open it, but it won't open. Someone called 911 for help and then the police, so is the ambulance. Osamu was so shocked he can't talk. The police questioning him. He did answer every questions. The police didn't believe him at first, but there's a lot of witnesses to prove he's telling the truth. Osamu give the wrong book to the police to investigate it. He hid the right book in his bag immediately before the police came. The police called his mom to pick him up and take him home. After few minutes, his mom came and immediately went to him and check on him if he's fine or not. And asked him where's Atsumu. The police told her everything what happened. She looked at Osamu, who still can't talk and in shocked. She hugs him so tight to make sure that he's going to be alright. His mom asked him to go home with her, but Osamu insists that he's still going to school and he's fine. His mom is worried about him right now. She said that she can take him to school at least, to be sure that he's fine. As he entered the school, everyone's starting to look at him worriedly and Suna came. Suna approached Osamu, who's still in shock and not in right mind right now. He's so traumatized. Osamu just crying when Suna asked him where's Atsumu. Suna confused why is he crying mess when Suna asked him where's Atsumu. Osamu told everything what happened. But Suna didn't believe him. Suna told him to go home and rest. Some starting to gossiping about what happened to Atsumu. Suna heard it all. He couldn't believe what he heard. Meanwhile, in the humanoid world, Atsumu fell down from the sky and he landed on the soft ground. All of the humanoids were in surprise and shocked. As Atsumu get up, all of the weapons are pointing at him. He's shocked and scared when he saw all of the appearances of the humanoids. He cried and he's calling his twin brother's name so many times. In that world, Osamu doesn't exist. Atsumu didn't stop crying until he fainted. The humanoids look at him before one of them carrying him to the cabin to put him to rest for a while. Skip. Atsumu woke up when something licking his face. As he opened his eyes and saw a baby fox humanoid who's still licking his face. He screamed and hurried get up. The baby fox humanoid run to the concern and lurking. Atsumu felt guilty so he went to that baby fox humanoid to calm it down. He sings the song that his mom used to sing for him and Osamu when they were still young. After he sings, the baby fox humanoid seems to be calm and comfortable with Atsumu now. Atsumu hesitated to pet the baby fox humanoid because he thought it might bite him or hurt him if he touched the baby fox humanoid without asking. Atsumu just looked at it. The baby fox humanoid slowly walked to Atsumu and then it sits on Atsumu's lap. The baby humanoid imprint Atsumu as its mom on the first time of their encounter. Atsumu shocked and surprised when the baby fox humanoid calls him, Mama. Atsumu told the baby fox humanoid that he's not its mommy but the baby fox humanoid still insists. Atsumu groaning out of a frustration. He asked the baby fox humanoid to call their leader to come because he wants to talk to the leader. It's a very emergency matters. The baby fox humanoid quickly follows his orders and after few minutes, the leader came with the baby fox humanoid. The leader's name was Kita Shinsuke, just like his captain's name in his own world. Atsumu don't understand why is everyone have the same names as the people that he know in his world. Atsumu is so confused how did he get there? And why? He must know about this new world that he just entered. Atsumu cleared his throat before he spoke to the leader seriously about his situation right now.
Do you know why am I doing here in your world? Do you know how did I get back to my world as soon as possible? Atsumu worried and curious. I'm sorry but we don't know either. What should I do then? I don't know anyone here. You can stay here while we find the way to take you back to your world safely. But you have to be one of us in the meantime. But how? Eren. Can you call Kenma for me please? As you wish, my lord.
Eren follows Kita's orders immediately. Eren went outside. He wrote something on the paper. He folded the paper then he put it on an arrow. He took his bow then he placed the arrow on his bow then he pointed at the sky. He stretched the bow before he let the arrow go. The arrow went to the sky. Eren went back inside the cabin to report to Kita that he successfully sent the message to the sorcerer quarter cat humanoid named Kenma.
Mission accomplished, my lord. Thank you Eren.
Eren excused himself to leave the cabin. The baby fox humanoid is snuggling in Atsumu's arms comfortably. Kita noticed it right away. Kita giggles because the baby fox humanoid is comfortable in the presence of Atsumu. Kita looked at Atsumu before he spoke.
You know. That baby fox humanoid is 6 months old only. His mother died 3 months after she gave birth to him. We didn't name him yet and maybe he imprint you as his mom because you look like exactly his mom. But where's his dad? His dad died 2 months before he born. His dad was a warrior and hunter but unfortunately he died before he meet his son. That's tragic and sad. Yeah but that's our lives here in this world. We born, we grow, we need to survive and we die. Can I name him? Yeah sure. His name is Atsuki.
The baby fox humanoid smiled before it rubbed its head on Atsumu's chest. Atsumu pat its head gently and then he smiled.
You know you can adopt him. But I can't do that because I'm staying here temporary only. Atsumu worried about the baby fox after he leave. Don't worry about it. You're now his guardian for temporarily. Oh okay. Did I interrupt your conversations?
Atsumu startled then he went to the corner and screaming Kenma appear out of nowhere. Kenma is frowning because of Atsumu's actions right now.
Wow, is it your first time to see a humanoid? Kenma is little sarcastic bitch. Sorry Kenma, he's not used to our world yet so just have a patience towards him please. Kita calmed Kenma down. Okay fine. Kenma rolled his eyes. So what am I going to do with him? Can you turn him into a humanoid? But not a full-form humanoid okay. Give him ears and tails of 9-tailed fox. Kita give Kenma an instructions. Okay, fine.
Kenma used his powers to turn Atsumu into a nine-tailed fox human form, and after that, Atsumu check on himself. He's amazed by Kenma's powers.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Kenma. That's temporarily only. As soon as you're returned to your world, you'll also come back to your original form. That's enough for me, thank you. Atsumu smile. Yeah. Kenma rolled his eyes.
Kenma went out of the cabin and went to his lair to sleep. Atsumu mesmerized his new form when Kita cleared his throat to get Atsumu's attention. Atsumu startled little bit.
Oh, sorry. What are you gonna say? Well, I'm going to leave now to give you time to rest. Atsuki will sleep with you starting tonight. Kita smile. Oh, okay. Good night.
Kita walk out of the cabin because it's sleeping time already and Atsumu need to rest. He had a rough day and he's still in shock. In the original world, the practice is over. Kita forced Osamu to sit on the bench for the meantime since he's not in the right mind to play yet. Kita worried about Osamu right now. Kita walked to Osamu and asked him to go home and rest for few days but Osamu don't want to go home.
Osamu, you need to go home. You need to rest. You look so pale and you're still traumatized to what happened earlier. Kita is worried about Osamu's well-being right now. No, I don't want to go because I remember Atsumu and what happened earlier. I didn't do anything to save him. I'm so useless. Osamu blamed himself for Atsumu's disappearing. Osamu, it's not your fault, okay? Kita tried to comfort Osamu. It happens for a reason. Atsumu is disappeared for what reason, huh? It's my fault that Atsumu is gone. Osamu still blame himself for Atsumu's disappearing.
Osamu stand up and run outside of the gym. Suna was about to follow him but Kita stopped Suna to give Osamu a space.
Give him a space, Suna, he'll be alright soon.
Suna and others went to the changing room while Kita staring at the door.